People think that we're this retro band.
And you first made an EP,
Yeah.
right? Which got picked up, and well, people really liked it.
Yeah.
Was that what you expected, or was it a total surprise that people were so into your band?
No, I expected people to like it because you know there was nothing that sounded like it at the time, and I think there was a need for music with a little bit more attitude, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I was expecting people to like it.
Because you thought there was no music with attitude at that moment?
Yeah, I thought there wasn't a lot. I thought music was pretty bland at the time, and I thought it would be great to, you know, make music that people can dance to, you know.
Mm-hmm. But there weren't other bands you particularly liked because they had this attitude? They had a similar attitude?
I'm sure there are some, yeah. I mean, yeah, of course.
Were you already living in the States
No.
at that point?
No. I've been traveling in the States for 10 years, just living different places and no places and just all kinds of stuff.
And since when can you two live from making music? Could you already live from music when you started with Raveonettes, or
no, not right when we started, but when we started touring and stuff, we started making some money, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And on this first EP, you worked with a set of rules. You already said so you really liked 50s rock and roll because it's simple, and these rules also tend towards simplicity. Can you explain one more time what these rules were and why you made them?
Well, there were different ones. All the songs had to be very short, 3 chords, the same key, no hi-hat, no right cymbal, stuff like that. And it's just sometimes more interesting to work when you can't do everything, because you have to be very creative, you know.
Yeah.
Because you have to make it sound really good with very little things. So that's why I like it.
Is that something you need? This kind of these rules?
Well, it's just more fun, you know. It's more challenging as a songwriter to do stuff like that. It's a lot more fun.
Mm-hmm. And is that something you do or want to do with each record? Do you?
No, I mean there is always a little bit of it here and there, but it's not something we necessarily have to do. But it's fun. It's like I said, it's challenging. It's a lot of good things can come of it.
Okay. On Pretty in Black were some pretty impressive guests, I believe. Can you tell me how that came about and why these people wanted to participate? Because they could have easily said no.
Well, we just thought about it and thought it could be fun to try to work with 3 of you know, the greatest people, and we just asked them. That was it. We just sent them some music and asked them, and they all said yes. We were very surprised, very happy.
Who were they again?
Mo Tucker from the Velvet Underground, and Martin Rep from Suicide, and Ronnie Spector from the Ronettes.
Okay. Do you still have contact with these people?
I see Ronnie Spector every once in a while because she does her Christmas show in New York every year.
Okay. And what do they think about your music, the music that you're making now?
I don't know what they think about it now, but they like what they heard back then.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you talk about when you talk about?
Not much. Just general chit chat. Yeah.
Okay. And there are people also in Holland who've called your music pastiche. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something you can understand, or does that bother you?
It doesn't bother me, and I don't understand it. But I'm not a. You know, the people always have to label bands with something. I mean, otherwise, you know, people get confused about it. So that they can say whatever they want to say, it's fine. I don't understand it, because pastiche is sort of like, it's sort of like something that's not real. You know what I mean? Like it's fake, and I don't see how we could be fake. Mm-hmm. I don't understand it. You know, but that's just what people sometimes think. You know.
But you have always been very open about your influences.
As have everyone else.
Yeah. No, I know. Because your music is really, it sends you back to another era, I believe, to the 50s and 60s, more of the 60s, I think. If you had the choice, would you wanna live in the
No,
60s?
no,
for
not at
example?
all. No, I like it. I like it here.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's like people think that we're this retro band that loves the 50s and wears old clothes and stuff. I mean, I'm not wearing anything old. I don't have anything old. We record in computers, and I read computer magazines and stuff, you know. There's nothing 60s or 50s about it.
Yeah.
I just think that the songwriting in the 50s was very good. It's very simple, you know. But people always think all these crazy things, you know, and then they think we make up, you know, cute little fairy tales about what it would be like to live in the 50s, and it's like, I don't understand these
some people
things.
do.
Yeah, it's like fucking crazy, you know, I don't understand it, but it's just, you know, if people don't like you, then they'll just say different things about you, you know. So that's why we don't care about it, because the people that like us, they obviously don't think that we're prestige, because we're not, you know, so they know it's the real deal. So, you know, I don't care about it, you know.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.